do we have up here? Oh, how do you say two? Part two. Okay, let's do this. Hi everyone. If you're just tuning in now on ESPN Plus, I'm Christina Poncher. We are now taking you into the ESPN Plus portion of the broadcast on Saturday night. We have 2 title fights, 1 world title fight coming to you on ESPN Plus. That will start at 11 p.m. local time, midnight Eastern. So grab a snack, stay up late, and enjoy 2 spectacular fights that you're going to see on the eve of Super Bowl Sunday. We are calling it Super Saturday because it is a stacked card. If you're just tuning in, doors will open at 5:30 local time. We will start at 6 p.m. with the undercard fights. We have 9 total fights on the broadcast. At 6 p.m. we start on ESPN Plus with the undercards. Then over at 9 o'clock, switch it on to ESPN lineal channel on your television, and then back to ESPN Plus to check out the action with these 4 guys that are on the stage with me now. We're going to talk about the special attraction, which is the first bout that will open the ESPN Plus broadcast, the co-main. Before that though, Todd, do you want to talk a little bit about, we have 2 promoters up here promoting our main event. We have a young man to your right, Teofimo Lopez, who's a great talent, taking on a guy we're all familiar with here, Diego Magdaleno. Great portion of ESPN Plus.
Yeah, this is really the new boxing world, as we say. I mean, first of all, like we talked about earlier, the different platforms we're using, it's like Back to the Future, and the ESPN Plus platform is a powerful product. I love, I think the last time we did this, we did a Regis Prograis fight on ESPN, and we were in New Orleans, and we were all sitting down at the table having dinner with our phones out, watching Pacquiao and Matisse coming in, and we're like, who would have thought you're at a restaurant and the waiter's like, do you want to order? And our phones are just sitting there watching. So it's exciting new technology. But this all couldn't have happened without working with Kathy and Yvonne Michelle. Kathy has been a long friend of Top Rank, and Yvonne has a long relationship with us. And they put together a wonderful fight many months ago, and now it's the rematch. And I'm sure they're going to, both of their fighters are terrific, world-class fighters, and I think the audience is really in for a wonderful pleasure. So I'd like to really thank Kathy and Yvonne for everything, and it's their show.
Go ahead. Yeah, Kathy, do you want to talk now about, we're going to talk to the opening fighters first, and then we'll get you guys to talk about the fighters in a main event. Let's do it like that. Okay, sounds good. We have to my right, all the way down at the end, the man who hasn't, really been short for words this training camp, or ever, Teofimo Lopez, the takeover. Teofimo, you are opening the show on ESPN Plus, but every time you fight, your goal is to steal the show, if you will. What should we expect from you on Saturday night?
Takeover. Taking over the show, and it's all due respect to all these fighters out here, But what we came out to do and what we plan to do is take over and exceed everybody's expectations. People, they're talking very highly of me, so we have to back it up. And I'm used to it through my father, my coach, who talks very highly of me already. So come Saturday night, you guys will see something bigger and better. As the opponents get tougher, we're gonna get better. That's what it really is. When it's all said and done, being here in this platform and everything with ESPN Plus, download the app. You guys are gonna see something much better than it was 2018. That's what really you're gonna look for.
2017 Prospect of the Year, 2018 ESPN Prospect of the Year. I know that you are proud of those accolades, but you're also right on that verge of saying, okay, it's been great being called a Prospect of the Year, but I'm ready now to become a contender. Does winning this fight put you on that platform?
I believe that the fight in December 8th with Mason Menard proved to everybody at that point that we are that much closer, of course, to a contender. We are a contender, right? It doesn't have to be this fight necessarily. To me, I already feel like I'm a champion. The only thing that's not declaring it is the world title. So to me, I don't even consider myself a contender. I consider myself a world champion. But that's with time, and that's with these amount of fights. Listen, at the end of the day, Top Rank They know what they're doing. ESPN knows what they're doing with Teofimo Lopez. And what are we doing? We're bringing entertainment. And when it's all said and done, yes, I'm young, but when I fight, it's not my age. I have all the experience. I've been there with the pros, sparred with the best, and I've beaten the best to get to where I'm at today. So they can say that they have more experience than me. They've said it with Mason Menard. They said it with William Silva. And what has happened? Take me to deep waters. It's not gonna go your way. We know how to stay composed, and we know how to dictate the fight. Don't think that you have a game plan to beat me, because you do not.
All right. Well, I'm sure the man to my right, your opponent, Diego Magdaleno, has something to say about that. He himself is 31-2, 13 KOs, is a southpaw, the first southpaw that you're going to face in your career. So, Diego, being that you have a lot of experience, you've been in 2 world title fights, how can that experience and being on this big stage, help you on Saturday night?
Well, that's just it. Top Rank, they built my whole entire career. You've been there to watch it. Some of the best people in boxing and creators are with Top Rank. I mean, Brad Goodman is, matchmaker of the year for a reason. He's gotten that title. So I just have to use my my personal experience and thank Top Rank for building me and putting me in this position. You know what I mean? I thank you guys because everything leading up is gonna win me this fight. Everything I've been through is gonna win. Even the losses that I've had or whatever is only made me stronger. Diego is here with Fuego, and he's gonna bring everything he needs to, because I've been in the ring. You guys haven't been seeing me. Maybe the last 2 fights were in Mexico, but what you guys haven't seen is who I've been in the ring with. Pedraza, I got him ready for Lomachenko. Linares, I got him ready for 2 fights.
Been sparring with Adrian
I've been sparring with Broner, who's actually was fun. Sparring Adrian Broner was fun. All the shit he was talking to me mentally helps you raise your game. But it was one of the things that I enjoyed sparring with him. But to bring your these are world champions. These are A-class fighters. That's where I belong. It's the reason why they came looking for me for sparring, because they knew Diego was gonna bring it. Diego was gonna bring them to sharpen up their skills, and I've been using it towards my advantage. I've been sharpening up my game. I'm sharp as hell. So that's what I bring to this. I bring my experience. I bring the
new corner.
The new corner, yeah, of course. We have a professor of boxing in my corner, Ismael Salas, who has just made slight changes, which make a big, big difference. Jorge Capetillo, who's brought in so much light to my day. In the gym every day, good vibes. We have Shannon, the train wreck, who's been phenomenal with my diet. Shout out to Pepe Gomez for allowing this fight, letting it happen. These promoters are like you said earlier, they're opening their doors, letting their fighters go out there, and that's what the boxing world needs. They want to see these fights take place, and I believe this fight here is going to take over the main event. This has a lot of action-packed and some greatness, some good to...
He's right about that.
Steal the show, for sure. No, for sure. We're here, we're ready, no one's running, no one's scared. It's number fire, you know what I mean? We're ready to do this.
All right. Thank you, Diego. Good to see you again.
Appreciate it.
We're looking forward to it. You guys won't want to miss their fight. It's opening up
job,
at
Diego.
11 p.m. on ESPN Plus right here at the start. Let's get now to the main event. I'm going to send it to Kathy.